Rose here. Welcome back to my channel. So I know it has been a few months that I have been away from YouTube, and if you have been following me for a while, you know that I do have a full-time job, and this past few months it's just been so crazy with work. And during the weekends is typically when I create my content. However, after a long work week, all I want to do is just relax, decompress, binge watch like some shows on Netflix, and really because I'm just so mentally exhausted. And the last thing I wanted to do was DIY. However, we've lived in this house for about 2 years now, and when I look around, I still feel like we barely just moved in. So now that I feel like I am in a good pace with work, and hopefully our busy season is over for now, I can start getting back to my DIY on weekends and creating this type of content for you all. So today we are going to be doing just a simple unboxing and putting this little tool together. Basically, I had bought a stand for my miter saw that I also recently bought, and maybe next week I will create the video for that unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. So we are going to unbox and put together this miter saw stand that I just recently purchased for my miter saw. This stand, let's put it together. It's supposed to be simple enough, so let's see how simple it really is to put together. Take out all of these wrapping. So first thing, there is this little lever. I don't know if you can see that. You push it down to put the legs up, just like so. So it feels very sturdy, which is good. That's the first thing I noticed about it. So now that we have this stand put together, the first thing we want to do is to install the work stop. And those are this one right here, as well as this is the work stop, and then the work stop support. So now I need to find my carriage bolt. Okay, first thing we need to do is to install the work stop and work support. So I'm gonna need this carriage bolt tool right here, as well as the stopper, and simply we'll put this carriage bolt through the work stop, and then we install this through the support like that. Okay. And then install the stopper. So next step, we're going to install the work support mounting bracket. Alright, just like so. We are going to use the length adjustment knob to lock this in place, which would be this one right here. And then we just screw it until it goes through all the way on the other side, and then just kind of tightens it up. Okay, so next step, we are going to install the work stop into the stand. So I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit so you can see exactly what I am doing. And let's see if I can put that right here. So we are able to extend both sides. So now it's time to install that saw mounting bracket. So according to the directions, I simply have to just kind of tilt this one side towards me. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, so tilt this and then push it like so. Easy enough. And then I don't want to lock it yet because I don't know how much space I will need. So on the other side, I will be installing the other one. And push it down like that. Now that we have the mounting saw installed, I just have to get my miter saw, kind of place it on here to screw it on the mounting bracket. First thing I did is measure my miter saw to see how far apart the legs are so that I know the spacing on the brackets, and which is 20, yeah, it's about 20 inches from end to end. Now I'm gonna attempt to put this, try to mount it right here. It is quite heavy. All right, so now that I kind of have the placement, I do have to take out the bracket because obviously that wasn't the right step. You know, we learn as we go. I do have to screw in the miter saw on the mounting bracket before I install the bracket on the stand. So I can have access to the screw hole on the mounting bracket, otherwise I won't be able to mount my miter saw on the bracket itself. So I'm gonna have to do that. So take this out. And then take out my mounting bracket. It's very easy to take out. So I'm gonna need for the carriage bolt. Okay, so I need a carriage bolt to install to the bracket. And then it goes through the miter saw, and from there I need the nut, the lock washer, as well as the flat washer. Let's see. I can install this through there. is going to be a little tricky. Now I'm going to need the flat washer, lock washer, and then the nut. I need the flat, lock, and then the nut. Oh, it's hard to hold it. Okay. Install the miter saw on the mounting bracket. Now we just have to mount it on the miter saw stand. So here we are, back to the stand. When installing it, tilt the miter saw towards me and then push it back. So let's see. So I'm gonna tilt. Right there, I wanna make sure it's in the middle. Okay. All right, I feel like it is. Probably that's dangerous, so I highly do not recommend that. So basically, I'm tilting the miter saw towards me, and then I just push it back. Oh, simple enough. All right. Yeah. I can work with that. That's pretty secure. And to secure the miter saw on the stand, we push this gray lever right here. So you just push it down. And that locks it. That locks it on the side too. All right, so the last piece I want to install is the extension adjustment knob, which are these ones right here. And basically for this one, when I am using the miter saw, and let's say depending on the length of the wood that I'm cutting, I can extend this side. And then to make sure that it doesn't move, I can lock it. So this one goes here. And then I can lock it so that it kind of stays in place. Voila! That is our miter saw stand with the miter saw. All right guys, so that is it. This is our compound miter saw fully installed on its stand, and now I feel like I'm ready to tackle all of my DIY projects. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and until then, I will see you on my next one. Bye guys.